I built this for my dad who's getting where he can't get up and down the steps. I used a linear actuator on here. Probably not the best thing. I'd like to find a good jack screw setup, but I couldn't find that. Seen some guys have used some dump trailer hydraulic systems with a hydraulic cylinder, and man, those are probably the best way to go. The only problem was they were putting them on some bigger tractors and they had more room in here, so we didn't have quite as much room to put this on. This linear actuator is a cheap Amazon one. It takes about 3 minutes top to bottom, or bottom to top, whichever way you're going. I did find some more here just the other day because I searched. I did find a couple that will put him up in about a minute and 15-20 seconds, so we may look into them. But this one was $100 and they're about 400, so we'll see what he wants to do. But it's got a switch built into it. The only thing we had a problem with was when I built it, I got it where it goes down just a tad bit lower than it needs to, so he'll have to hit the rocker because it won't shut off on its own. This one's rated for 660 pounds, I think it was, but it's fairly slow. Like I say, it's going to take him 3 minutes, but to be honest with you, he doesn't move very fast, and it probably takes him about that long to get up the steps, and it's a little more dangerous. I didn't put a handle on it because I didn't have room for a lot of things, so he can hold on to the handle right here or grab around it like this. He probably won't have to go all the way to the ground. The good thing is, you know, he can just hit the button and ride on up. I actually had students of mine in a welding class weld all this up and paint it. Unfortunately, I scuffed it a little bit getting it on here and getting it wired up. But they did a pretty good job, put a cap on it. Next thing I've got to do now that I've wired it up is I've got to get a waterproof cover on here. Right now I've got a Redneck waterproof cover to go on it, which is basically an antifreeze jug with the top cut off that sits over top of it. These are quote unquote waterproof. They can get wet, but they can't be drenched, so this tractor will set out quite a bit for him. He used to park it in the shed all the time, but now he just kind of parks it right at his house. So, but again, it is a slow ride, but it'll be a safe ride for him. So it's set up where when it gets to the top, it cuts off. He doesn't have to reach out there and try to hit the switch. And when he gets back on, he can just step out here, hit that switch down, ride it back down. The only thing is when it gets to the bottom, because it's mounted just a tad bit low for this actuator, it's a 36-inch actuator. He's probably got about 35 inches is what it goes up. That was as close as I could get. We tried to change things to make it work, but what it'll do is it'll give him, you know, a safe ride up and down, and he can hit that button at the bottom and shut it off.